I'm Harry the hiking bear, and we're getting ready to go on a hike. Got my directions, and we're ready to go. We're going today up to Prescott, Arizona. So here's where we're at the gas station. You always want to make sure you have plenty of gas to go on your hike. Here we are at the recreational area. Sometimes you have to pay, because that's what they do. So you take an envelope out of here, and then when you make your payment, you put the envelope in there, in the spot that says fee deposit envelope. And now you're paid. Granite Mountain. We're going to hike a trail that takes us to the top of the mountain. But this is a special trail. It was burned a few years ago. So we're going to see what is left, how it's looking after the burn. Hi, we're back at Granite Mountain. Last week we came up here and then we had difficulties with our phone. So to properly show this trail and to show it well, we decided to come back. After all, it is a really nice trail, and so we don't mind hiking it 2 weeks in a row. That is our destination. It's about 4 miles and over 1,600 feet to get there. Find us if anything happens. We are at Granite Mountain Wilderness. Let's look at the trail some. Yeah, the last time the forest had been burned and all of this wasn't green. So we begin. Well, here's the creek. It's not quite as nice as it was last week, but it's still here a little bit, and you can still see some of it. So my picture from last week didn't turn out. Hopefully this will. What an interesting tree. It's fallen down, but it's got all these holes in it. I wonder what made all the holes. Ah, yes. Look at the pretty flowers. The red and the white. These are along the trail. Granite Mountain Trail is not the only trail here. As you can see, here's some of the trees from the forest. This area was burnt pretty good. And look how green it's gotten. Oh, and here's our gate. I knew it was near the gate. From the gate on up is all uphill. So, but I wanted you to see that's a tree after a fire. Go through the gate to the other trails. I'm starting to climb. As you can tell, the trail is going up. Even among the burnt trees, you can see so much greenery coming back. Here's that creek again. But the trail's over there. So we're gonna have to cross the creek. So be careful. You put your feet on the rocks and you get across. See, that's how you cross a creek. Already you can see the view. And we're not even to the top yet. We're about 3/4 of the way up. And you can see where the trees were burned. But we still got a ways to go. So let's keep going. Okay, we can see the top. I mean, we still got a ways to go. But this is probably the last time you'll be able to see the whole thing from side to side. Ah, yes. The view again. Oh, we're 3/4 of the way up, so we gotta keep on going. Oh, actually see the overlook now. That's where we're headed. We're kind of at the top, but we still haven't got to the viewpoint yet. But already you can see, and look how much green it is. It's so green. And I'm not quite sure what that sound is. And you have to be careful to step over the woods. Ah, here we are. This is the backside of the thing. Once we go around, you'll be able to see the front of the lookout. But this is the backside of it. It's still pretty, even from the back. Why, there's even a cave up here. Let's see if we can find a way to get to it. Let's go explore it. Oh, gotta climb up some rocks. Oh, here we are. Let's go explore this cave. Let's see. It's not a very big cave. As you can see, it goes that way, and then it goes this way. But it's nice and cool here. It's a nice looking cave. Sometimes you find things like this, and if you do, and you've got the time, it's not so bad to do a little exploring. Okay, here we are, walking right at the very top, getting close to where the viewpoint is. As you can see, the path isn't very wide, and there's flowers and rocks all on the side. But you can already see the view, and it's gorgeous. It's well worth coming to this hike, just for that. But there's many, many things here that makes it special. Well, we made it to the past again, to the very top, at least to the overview. Hasn't changed much. But then, some things have changed. Oh, look at the flowers. Let's see what other things we may see up here. Oh. Ants. I guess they're everywhere. So as we look at the view, oh, and you can see little critters running along on the rocks. Lizards. We've seen several lizards today. But look at that view. You can see for miles. We can eat up here now too. And tuna. Yum tuna. I love tuna. You can see for miles up here. What a beautiful view. And then let's go back this way. You can see the flowers. And you can even see mountains in the distance. Better view. You have to climb the rock. You start here. Get a little closer. Then a little closer. Then you can get to the top. Why, there's a lake down there. And the sky is pretty too. Well, let's climb down the rock now. Yeah. We have to go slow so we don't fall. Alright. So, we just kind of slide down. We get to one spot. And then we take big steps. And we get down to the bottom. Yay! We're heading down now. But that doesn't mean we don't keep taking pictures. Just because we've seen the view, there's still a lot of things to see as you go down. And as you can see, you can still see the view some. We've decided to come back to the cave. It's cooler here, so we think we'll eat our lunch here. Let's see. What do we have? We're opening up the bag. And I bet we have one of my favorite things. We have tuna! Yay! Like I said, I love tuna. So we're gonna eat our tuna in the cave. Now you have two places to eat when you come up. You have the viewpoint, looking out at the view, or you have a nice, cool, shady cave. Okay, let's look. That was a nice lunch, but let's look a little bit more at this cave. Oh, let's see what we've got over here. I guess that's another way out. Okay. And then if you jump across the rocks, and we come up about this way, oh, we see some more. And if we get up on this rock, you can see that the cave, it's not really a cave, but it looks like the forest. And we're trying to get off the trail. Don't particularly want to get rained on. So off the trail we go. Okay, this may be the last view because the clouds are getting dark. They're getting really dark. So, but I wanted to take this one last view. We're about a quarter of the way down now, and we got a beautiful view on this side of the mountain. What do you do when you see a snake on the trail? You take a picture of it. But I give the snake the right of way. This one slithered off very quickly. Well, we're getting close to the end. Yep, that's thunder. That's why we're glad that we're close to the end. But as you can see, it's still a little dark. Of course, we're in the forest now, so you can't really see the sky. But believe me, we've already seen a couple lightning strikes, and we're heading off as quickly as we can. What a way to end, huh? Well, sometimes you just don't know what you might expect from a hike, even when you hike the same trail 2 weeks in a row. Last week we ended the trail with a snake. This week we ended the trail with thunder. You just never know.